Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Natural Born Prepper. As you all know, the primary purpose of this channel is to get people to sign up to my platform called preppingcommunities.com. Preppingcommunities.com was created to provide preppers and homesteaders a platform where they can connect, prepare, and share information and resources with one another. In general, it's a forum where people can come together to become more independent and self-sufficient. In my last video, I talked about maps. I created dozens of maps preppers and homesteaders can use to find places in their local area for things such as the best bug out locations and the best locations to survive off the land. But today, I want to talk about prepper communities and group types. The concept of prepper groups has been around a long time. However, we've taken the concept one step further. Members can create their own private or public groups, which generally fall into one of 9 types. In this video, I will quickly go through each of the types, discussing the characteristics, the pros, and the cons of each. So let's get started. The first type of group is a neighborhood group. Neighborhood groups are community-centered and typically involve people who already know each other and in their local neighborhoods. These groups are ideal for creating a localized response plan where people can easily communicate, share resources, and help each other in emergencies. Create your own community group on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with your neighbors through email and chat, to share information and resources, as well as create neighborhood events. Family-based groups. Family-based groups focus on bringing family members together for preparedness. These groups are deeply connected and emphasize protecting loved ones. Create your own family group on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with your friends and family through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create family events. Faith-based community and groups. Faith-based communities are built on shared beliefs, providing a spiritual foundation for preparedness. These groups often meet regularly, making them tightly knit and supportive. Create your own faith-based group on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with your church, your friends, and family through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like regular meetings. Homesteading and rural groups. Homesteading and rural groups are ideal for those embracing off-grid, self-sufficient lifestyles. Members learn practical skills like farming, livestock care, and energy management. Create your own homesteading and rural community groups on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with people in your local area, your friends and family through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like swap meets and farmer markets. Online forum groups. Online forums connect preppers worldwide, providing a wealth of shared information without geographical limits. Perfect for those who want to learn new skills or gain knowledge. Create your own online group on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with people in your local area or abroad through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like regular meetings. Skills-based and specialized groups. Skills-based specialized groups focus on skills like first aid, navigation, or bushcraft. Members meet to develop these skills and exchange knowledge with one another. Create your own skills-based and specialized groups on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with people in your local area or abroad through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like regular meetings and training workshops. Mutual assistance groups. Mutual assistance groups are dedicated to resource sharing and skill diversity, providing strong emergency support. Create your own mutual assistance groups on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with other people in your local area or abroad through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like regular training sessions, courses, meetings, and workshops. Survivalist communities and groups. Survivalist communities are for those who prioritize advanced survival skills and tactical readiness. Create your own survivalist communities and groups on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with people in your local area or abroad through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like regular survivalist training sessions, courses on survival, meetings, and workshops. Economic and financial prepping groups. Financial prepping groups are communities of individuals or families who come together to prepare for potential economic disruptions, financial crises, or periods of economic instability. These groups share a commitment to financial preparedness, working together to develop strategies for debt management, alternative investments, resource pooling, and collaborative financial planning. Create your own economic and financial prepping groups on preppingcommunities.com to communicate with people in your local area or abroad through email and private chat, to share information and resources with one another, as well as create events like courses, strategies, training, and financial planning workshops. Choosing the right group. Each group offers its own unique benefits. Consider your values, your skills, and preparedness goals to find the community group type that fits your style. So there you go. Use preppingcommunities.com to create your own private or public group for any of the 9 different types of groups, such as neighborhood groups, family-based groups, faith-based community groups, homesteading and rural groups, online forum groups, skills-based specialized groups, mutual assistance groups or MAGs, survivalist and community groups, and financial prepper groups. And now, for a limited time only, all new members who sign up for free will be grandfathered into the Gold membership status and have full access to create their own private or public groups and take any one of the 85 or so prepping tests or view any of the dozens of prepper maps. Simply go to www.preppingcommunities.com, sign up for free, and start connecting, preparing, and sharing information and resources together now. Also, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button below and subscribe to my channel. That's all for today, folks. Natural Born Prepper out.